the Medinte. All right. I need to paint some brown trout square bills. That's what I need to do. So let's turn that down. So we got some square bills taped up. Well, they are white foundation on it. Let's prime this a little bit with some water. And let's make these things white. We're going to use white, yellow, of course an orange, and then blue and black. Those are really the colors that we're working with today. Good morning, Amy. Just starting. New camera, so we gotta get used to this thing. My anniversary gift from my kids. We'll make these brown trouts. It's a very popular bait that works extremely good for our waters. Brown trouts require a little bit of hand cleaning, well, quite a bit of hand cleaning, with the artist brush, because it has spots, in spots. So I'm going to make spots, and then I've got to put spots in the spots. Got different colors. Really red. It might get fancy. I don't know. I like to give a little bit of difference. Catch the fisherman. So I boxed up a lot of my lures today. As I'm going to go out to my two vendors and try to get an initial order from them. Pretty much today's it's on tap today. I might do some fishing out on the lake. I'll depend what the weather's like. So it's probably snowing up there. So nice. Well, I got my coffee. All right, so let's put a yellow belly on these. Put yellow. I'm going to put yellow on it. Yellow is a very popular color for brown trout because, yellow is in brown. So there you go. There you go. Pick up white. Here's the yellow. Just run it up to the middle line on the base. Just half yellow. Half yellow. I love this bait, is one of my favorites. It's so effective. Just catches fish. This bait just catches fish. All right. So we got them all half yellow. Half yellow. Connery. There you go. Connery's in the house. Okay, so now we're going to work that yellow into an orange. So, no school today, Connery? Got no school today? Still a little early, it's 8 o'clock. All right, let's get just a tad bit of blue in with this orange and yellow. These ants. There we go. There we go. It gets more of a gold look. There we go. That's beautiful. Beautiful color. That's almost perfect. Sometimes you just nail the mix, you know? You just nail the mix. Okie dokie. Let's put this on See how that sort of mixes? So. Pretty. Pretty. Not fine. Mix this cup. No, I will not. We'll have to mix more. We have to go darker too. So. Not too much blue. Darker colors are very potent. So you gotta really hold back on them. You go through a lot of lighter colors when you're painting. You need darker colors. That's for sure. There's my brown. Like a witch's brew. Amy! I got Big Dan. Making brown trouts. Brown trout. Because one of my stores wants more brown trouts. You see that gradation from the yellow into that. Now we're going to make that a little darker. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring that brown into a darker brown onto the back. Like I said, darker the color, the more potent it becomes. Dark that up. Just a little bit of black. More of a chocolatey brown. Chocolatey brown. They're a lot of toothpicks. They're my stir sticks. This should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. All right, now we're going to do the back. Darken it up. That again gives it like 3 shades. Gives it 3 shades. I'm going to do a flash dry. We're going to start adding our dots. Dots, lots of dots. Put white dots on it. Now we're going to put color in the middle of it. Okay. And that's your basis for a brown trout. Basis for a brown trout. So that's my platform. So we're going to do a flash dry on them. I'm going to clean up this brush. There, I got the lures. Oh, I'm happy you like the box, buddy. That's cool. Nobody's ever disappointed. Can't have disappointed people. It is a cool box. You got a really cool box of lures. Very cool. I like it when people are happy. I like it when people are happy. All right. Let's soak a little bit. So now, we need an artist brush. Really fine. I'm going to trim this brush a little. Some loose ends there. That's why you got to trim them off a little bit. It's not the best of it's not a sable brush or anything. So, all right. Got to put white dots on it. White dots all over it. Oh, we got Fish Ranch in the house. Hey, Fish Ranch. So we're making brown trouts. I might put some blood on them because I kind of like that last time I did it. I put a bleeding gills on it. Looked pretty cool. I'm sure it won't. I don't know if it'll help or hurt, but I don't think it'll hurt. I wouldn't do it if I thought it would hurt. They look cool bleeding. So we are going to put a bunch of white spots all over these in a second, and then we're going to use a toothpick to put a spot in the spot. Because that's the way brown trout are. So they got spots and spots. Spots on the spots. All right. We're good enough to add spots to it. Okay. So now, this is where you just take your artist brush. I'm going to use some pearlized white, platinum white. Just enough in the lid right here. And we're just going to add spots randomly. Oh, they got to be somewhat big enough for me to put a spot in it. You know? So that's something you think about when you do it. So we just put white spots. White spots. And dry these off. Put another spot in the middle of the spot. Probably the most, one of the simpler patterns that require the more work is brown trouts. because of their patterns. I mean, you gotta put a spot in the spot. Huh? So basically, it's just white spots on it. So I'm gonna do these two. Like I said, today we're going to be visiting two businesses, Lake of the Woods, my employer. And we're going to visit Parker's. Parker's Rod and Gun. Try to get an order. I know I'll get a nice order over at Lake of the Woods. It's just a matter of Parker's. I don't know what they want to do. Small business, local business. That's who you want to deal with. You want to deal with small business, mom and pop businesses. But I've owned a mom and pop business, and money's tight all the time in a mom and pop business. All the time. All right, so we got those. Good. One more for white dots. Let me flash dry that. And then I'm going to add a dot in the dot. Use toothpicks for that. Because they're real. Now I can cut a toothpick and make it blunt. And you just put dots in the dots. That's what you do. Okay. Dots in the dots. All right. So now we do flash dry on these. White is down. Hey. Here's my brush. Okay. So now we're going to put a dot in the dot. It doesn't matter the right dot. We'll go with the brown. That's what we're going to do. So we take a toothpick and cut the end off of it. And now it's just a blunt stick. And that is our paintbrush for our dots. That's what we're going to do. Oh man, some stupid thing. Or stupid thing. Hey, still in ya? All right. See you, Connery. You left. All right. basically drying those white spots. That's what we're doing. And then I'm thinking blood, because I like it. Get that artist brush out again and we'll put some trailing blood off the gills. I think it looks great. Bleeding shads work. Why not a bleeding brown? Makes it look like an injured fish, right? Let's go after injured fish. Very good. All right, this should be good enough. All right, so now we open up our chocolatey brown. We dip our little toothpick in it. Get enough on there. And then we put a dot in the dot. That's what we're doing. And that makes a brown trout a brown trout. Besides brown. But they have these dots in the dot. Very cool. Very cool. Might as well start that dry. Hello's in here. Hey, Bella. I'm going to scratch my leg now. He likes to use my leg as a scratching post. Cool. It's looking good. This is how you make a bait. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Brown trout. That's brown trout. Very cool. Hey, Patch. I'm feeling good. Feeling good today. It's a good day. I hope. It's just starting though. It's only 8:30 in the morning here. So, so that is 5 brown trout. 5 brown trout. 5 brown trout. Let that dry. I'm going to hang them up on my fishing line. Put them up on that. I got my other poles up here, so. But yesterday I did rainbow trout for the most part. So you can see, I did rainbow trout yesterday. Yeah, and they're still hanging up. They've got another couple days to cure, but they're dry to the touch. Itty bitty baby rainbow trout. They're dry to the touch. And then I did some craws. Yeah, I had to do some really cool craws yesterday. So I did those. So I have to pull these down a little bit. Run them down to the next level of my rack. I have a process, Can't be disturbed because, I am so good, right? Just making room. Very cool. Yeah, the stores are going to want a lot of rainbow trout stuff. They're going to want brown trout stuff. Because trout is a very common feeder fish. So that's why I'll paint them. And I got my big old giant crappie. Bam. My big old giant crappie. Big old giant crappie. Hey, Darren. How you doing? Let's undo these. And then we'll hang these up to dry here. Let's take tape off the bill. Sure are pretty. Sure are pretty. So, yeah. Hope I get some purchase orders today. I need the money. Need the money. It's a fun little business / hobby. I always want to do new stuff, do stuff. Um, like the jewelry thing, keychains and stuff like that. Which I have to make more keychains because they will sell too in the stores. People will want a really nice hand painted keychain. Or the fisherman, the outdoorsman. Isn't that pretty? It turned out good, guys. This turned out good. These turned out really good. They won't catch fish. I guarantee it. because they do. This pattern catches fish like crazy in our waters. I don't know what they do in other states, but sure do good here. So there. See if I can get a close-up of it. It's not doing it. Oh well. Silly old thing. Brand new camera too. All right. And that is 5. Voila. Right there. 5. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, those look great. They'll catch. They are going to catch. They are going to catch. I've got 2 of these. 2 of these. So I've got 2 glide baits. And I've got 2 swim baits down there. Thank you. Thanks, Darren. I caught one earlier. I think the Russians got something better on their mind. So I was doing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's do some whopper ploppers. Again, and a brown trout look. Tick, 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 tick. Wrap the plopper, the spinner. Because like I said, brown trouts do baits do really good here. Very few guys have a whopper plopper that looks like a brown trout. Very few. It's one of those things that they should have in their tackle boxes around here. I don't think I've ever, to be honest, I don't know if I've seen too many for sale. Yet my topwater brown trouts do really, really well. So I don't understand it. Am I the only one that figured it out? Maybe. A little more tape there. All right. So I'm going to do 2 more brown trouts, but in a whopper plopper, which is got a little propeller on it. That's what we're doing. Because I know I would use it. and I would catch a lot of stuff with it. Wait. More. There, and delete Norris as a bot. Oh. Where's Norris? We got one? Ah. We have more moderators. Silly people. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Stupid bots. Stupid bots. All right. Brown trout walker fox. Bam. That's what we're talking about. These look great. They'll work great. Baby white. Put some of this white back. See, that's enough to do a few more baits. Just a little bit of white. Try to save every drop that you can. Use it as wisely as possible. Use it as wisely as possible. Because paint is money. All right, let's get that yellow belly on there. Gonna work those on. Hey, how you doing? We're doing brown trouts. We did some square bill cranks. Now we're going to do some waffle floppers. On the brown trout look today. Yesterday we did rainbow trout. Today, brown trout. All right, now we're going to add some orange. Add some orange and a tad bit of blue to make our brown. Because that's how you do it. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. That's a nice brown. A little softer than the other brown. But it's a very nice brown. Yeah, I like it. Purdy. Purdy brown. Mike, Stuart Warfield is a good lad sometimes. A spanner. Timmy. Hey. How you doing, Timmy? Alright, gotta get this brown out. Come on. You're in there, I just know it. Gotta make this darker. Up on the back. See, that's our yellow into a sort of a gold brown. Now we're going to make this a little darker by adding a little blue to it. Hey, Leon. Yeah. Dan's still waiting for his package. Tasha intercepted it. We're pretty sure. We're pretty sure Tasha intercepted his package. She's not going to let him have that shirt. Oh, it's so funny. Just a tad bit of black to this brown. Chocolate it up a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all if I did that. Pretty good now. One drop of black. Wouldn't surprise me. I didn't put any blood on those, did I? kind of a cool looking brown trout, you know? It's really cool looking. That's really cool looking brown trout. Yeah, that looks cool. Let me clean this thing out. Now go to my hand painting. Let me hand paint it with that artist brush. Work it. Very cool. So we'll go to Lake of the Woods first today. That's fine. Go later. Kind of give them first pick of the dates. Kind of important. Gotta give them first pick. Got them all in a bunch of boxes by category down there. All in a category of boxes. Nice short, nice square building, ultralights and stuff like that. I might take the counter rack. Let them look at that. I'd like to display them really nice, right on the counter, up behind the counter. They'll sell better. Plus, it's a resort. People like seeing, locally made stuff, It's very cool. Artist brush. There you are. So that's cool. See you, Timmy. All right, so these look really, really cool. He's got really weird eyes, sort of slits for eyes. It's like a third of an eye. Now we're going to put our white spots on it. White spots. Gotta have sound effects too. Pew, pew, pew. Like shooting. White spots. There we go. There's our white spots in our brush. I'm going to use this brush again. We're going to put blood on this one because I think it looks cool. I'm going to put blood on some of those if we want. It's never too late. So I haven't put the clear coat on them yet. I don't do clear coat until I get enough lures. So I'm going to take my brown bam toothpick. Make my new dot brush with the toothpick. Let me check to see where Dan's package is. I can look, of course, I've got the tracking number. See if it's at least in country. All right, let's see if it's at least in country yet. Status not available. Did I write? Oh, wrong. Yeah, Tasha stole it. Keep typing in the wrong number. There it is. All right. Nope. Not in country yet. Man. I don't know what to say. I think Tasha is guilty. I think she's in cahoots with somebody. I think so. I guess my toothpick I cut. Probably on my desk. I'll cut another one. All right. Yeah, I think she's doing something to his package. Oh my goodness. We gotta do those eyes too. You paint these eyes on this bait. So, gotta figure out. Sometimes I do red, you know. So, okay, those are spots. Spots in a spot. Red. Red. It's going to be red. 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 do those eyes. Really fine. Really, really tight spots in his eyes. I think we do with toothpicks and Q-tips and all that fun stuff. And there you go. Red eye. Looks pretty cool. Looks mean. Looks like one mean brown bat. He should be mean because he's kind of dying on the surface. Like you get. All right. So those eyes looks pretty cool. Looks really cool. I can't see because I have a different screen on, so I looked up the tracking. All right. And we're going to add the blood on it after I do the eyes. Or fish's bloodshot. My cat wants out of the basement. All right. So, put my screen back up because I can't see. Okay. All right. Now let's get the blood on it. Blood. I'll run it right along the gills. Let's just give it some blood right along the last gill there. Looks cool. Probably catch more fishermen than fish because of it, but you never know. There we go. Blood. The bleeding brown. I hear you, Kevin. Here you go. Cool. It really does look good. Really does look pretty cool. It looks really cool. All right. So, brush. That looks pretty cool. Let me just keep those like that. Do the bleeding browns on my top water. Very cool. Yeah, poor Dan. I don't know what's going on with his packages. It's like, no. Still in transit, it says. All right. Those look good, guys. Okay. catch. That'll catch. That will catch a fish and more. I love top water. Top water, look at that. There's some great looking brown trouts that we did today. Bam, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. Brown trout mania. It's a good bait. It's a good color of a bait. Yep, that is a good bait. Although I always say that, don't I? Thanks, Jay. Yeah, they turned out good. They turned out good. So, man. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Run that on the top water, see a big bass jump out and grab it, because that's what will happen. I'm going to have to paint more of those because now I like it too much. Although I do have some really, really, really cool other whopper ploppers coming in on an order this week. So, and then I got some wake baits that somebody wanted. So I have to, I'll be painting some more wake baits. And what else? Dragonflies. Yeah. I got some dragonfly bait blanks or topwater blank. Fantastic. So I'm going to have a lot of fun painting dragonflies. I mean, these are so pretty. So we're going to be painting some dragonflies too. So those are going to be awesome. Those will be awesome. Wait till you see those. So yeah, those are I think the three baits in that order. Wake, a really cool whopper plopper. It's a spin tail, and then the dragonfly. So very cool. Anyway, we did 7. So, these sell for about $15 for the top water. They sell for $12. And so what do we earn today? $60 to $90 is what I made in baits. So that's not bad. And I gotta sell them. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I'll drive up to Lake of the Woods in a little bit. So have some breakfast, go up, and then head on up there. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. What would you choose as your best lure? Oh. My best lure. God, I have so many favorite ones. My best lure is probably one like this. This is what they call a spook. And it's a chugging spook. It's got a little bit of a lip here. And you walk it on top of the water. So as you pull it, it shoots and splashes on top of the water. And that is a great color for it. That's probably, I have caught more bass on this than any other lure, by far. My very first bass was on a spook. So that is probably my favorite lure. And it's not an easy one. I mean, this is a technique lure. This one requires you to know how to work a spook. And but this will work. Once you get it to walk, bass just jump right out of the water and hit it. So I use this one a lot. And then probably I love topwater stuff. So I like wake baits. And I like this pattern, what we just painted. So if I was to choose a second one, it would be a wake bait and a brown trout. And then My third one would probably be a lipless crank. So lipless cranks, I can work at any depth. And I would use a sort of a shad, sort of a thread fin shad. So, well, my number one go-to lure. Well, actually, during the peak of the season, it's that. And probably year-round, probably a chatterbait. Chatterbait is a weedless jig that has a little flasher on it, and I put a trailer on it. I can work that in lots of different areas, but chatterbaits work really, really well. Never caught anything with them until I started using them last year and learning how to use them, and they work really good. So, but that's a largemouth bass one. So I don't usually get a lot of smallmouths hitting it, so it's sort of very specific. But this one, I can get anything to hit it. This one, I can get anything to hit it. This is just a great bait. Yeah, this is. This one's sort of a. Let's see. I really made it very light, but I put red blood speckles all the way around it, and then that sort of that blue and that platinum. I mean, this thing shines in the water. This is a really cool bait. So. This is a cool bait. People just don't realize it. But whopper ploppers, I can teach anybody to catch a topwater with a whopper plopper. I mean, I can teach anybody with it. I have one. What is it? Do I have one hanging up here? Let's see what I got. Yeah, this one. I ordered more of this. It's a whopper plopper, but it's a spinner tail. And so I can paint the tail. Looks really, really cool. So I'll have more of these coming in. So that is a very cool whopper plopper. Very cool whopper plopper. So, yeah. Yeah, I like these a lot. This is just a very, very cool. I could do so much with this one. So I'm so used to those whopper ploppers, but when I saw this, he sent me these as a sample. Fell in love with it. That's just a good looking lure. You're very welcome. This is my new packaging, so just put something in there. We'll use these in the retail stores. Love this lure. Keep that one for myself, I think. Just came out really, really good. Came out real good. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to eat breakfast, head up to the Lake of the Woods. Hopefully, get me an order and get that thing going. All righty. Let's do my dancing frog.